Hi, this is the second movie for Excel Chapter 8, Guided Project 8-3. We're going to pick up at step number 8. So we're going to build a summary of our scenarios. So one of the things that you want to be aware, you were left over here in the answer report. So if you were going to come up and try and do a scenario manager, like a summary, see how it's grayed out and there's no scenarios? That's because you were on the wrong sheet. You have to go back to the worksheet that you actually have scenarios on in order to summarize them. And remember, scenarios are based on a worksheet, right? So they're attached to a worksheet. So I'm back in workout plan, and I just want to I'm going to work with these cells and this total calories. So I'm going to do what if analysis scenario manager. Okay, so then you can see that we have 3 scenarios, so that's how you know it's good. And we're going to click on summary because we want to do a summary of those. So now we're going to do a scenario summary, and the result set, or what you want to see, is D5 through D9. These the thing that you can control, how many times you do that exercise a week. And then I'm going to do a comma, and I want to select E10, this total calories burned per week, which is the division of H6 by 7, which is how many days in a week. Okay, so that's over here. So we're going to go ahead. We want to do a scenario summary. Let's make sure I got comma E10. Okay. It's going to chug through and create a scenario window for me. My ones here are they're not, these look rounded. Mine are not. But the numbers are the same. Let's look at the bottom here, 4720, 2335. Yes, so those look good. It does not tell me to do anything with that. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to go to the calorie journal on step number 9. We're going to create a 1 variable data table. So remember, when we're talking about a 1 data variable, we're only changing one thing. It's either in a column or in a row. So if we take a look at what we're supposed to be doing here, select cell I5. The sum formula calculates the calories across the day and gives you a total, right? Select E15. So this is going to reference that cell here that has the formula, right? So that's what we want to vary. So what we're trying to vary is if we could change how much we consume at dinner, how is that going to affect our overall calories based on the rest of these being consistent? So in cell E15, I'm going to do an equal and point to I5, and then just enter. So all this does is bring that formula down here, okay? Now we're going to start our data table. So the first thing you always need to do is bring that formula down into your little table. We're going to select all the cells. So what is this, 15 through E23. What if data table, column input cell, because we're changing something that's in a column, G5. So we're saying, instead of this number, substitute these numbers. using that formula, then tell me what is the outcome. Okay. So now we want to do a 2 table. So now we're looking at lunch and dinner. So it's just, instead of just changing dinner, we're going to try and vary lunch and dinner values. So the same thing is going to happen here. So select cell L15, and the formula that we want there is I5, right? Because this is what the formula that we want to see, the overall, right? So we're going to click right in there and do equal I5, enter. So now we want to select all of these. What if data table? This time we're going to fill in both. So for the row, what is this a substitute for? So we have to come over here and look, where is our lunch? Where is our lunch calories for this particular row? So that is E5, right? So we're saying substitute these numbers in this spot when we calculate the total. All right. Then we're going to do column. So this is our dinner. So we got to come up here and find where dinner is used to build this formula, which we reference. So I'm going to click right here on G5. Wait, why does this say E5? No, that's lunch. Okay, yeah, G5. Sorry, I got confused. So, okay. And it fills in all of our, so if we did 500 in each lunch and dinner, then we would reduce our calories for the day to 2,500. But let's say we reduce our calories to 500, but we still do 800 and here's our numbers, right? If we do 1,200, yikes, for lunch and 1,200 for dinner, then we're up to gaining a weight, okay? Okay, so let's see. We have done that. So now we're looking at step 11. So it says we want to put our cursor on J1 and insert a page break. So page layout, break, and page break. So we're going to put a page break there. It's going to go to the left. So now that's on one page and the lunch calories is on another page. Okay, I'm going to stop the movie at this point and we're going to look at pivot table probably to the end, maybe not, in the next movie. All right, thank you.